I mean, honestly, it's like that's that's LOA. That's LOA practice. It's so easy to get. So many of these ideas are interesting, fascinating, amazing. It's much harder to apply one or two of them consistently, I've found. And like, I'm not being negative. Like, one thing that peeves me off a little bit, honestly, is you get all these, smart Alexa on Reddit and YouTube being like, well, it should be effortless. It should be easy. Don't make it hard. And I'm like, personally, like for me, like I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for me. And I'm certainly trying with clients and people on YouTube to make it as easy as possible. But like, we can't pretend like everything is easy, because if it was easy, everybody would do it, especially when it comes to a subject like money or health. Everybody would do it. Like, especially like business people are, good business people, and there's so many good business people, are some of the smartest practical people you'll meet. It's always people like Neville and Murphy who are like, business people understand this, other people don't necessarily understand this, like having that fortitude or whatever. And do you really think that these smart, intelligent business people, which there are tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands in this country, like who are very successful mentally in this way, would not try these far out LOA techniques if they were really as easy as people like Abraham Hicks even make them often seem? They would try them. They'll try anything. Entrepreneurial people are often the most open. They're like, I want this to work. I'll take huge risks to make this work, or I'll try ridiculously out of the box things to make this work. You think they wouldn't try these easy LOA techniques if they really were as easy as people say? It's simple, but not easy a lot of the time. Likewise, applying these tips. It's like, yeah, just choose a couple. I mean, if you got more than that, you're going to overwhelm yourself. That's what it comes down to. The success indicator is like, that is probably the tip, the technique I would share if someone wants to make a big shift in their life relatively quickly. Meaning, like for me, relatively quickly is like a month, for instance. Like, anything shorter than that, it's just like, I don't want to say it's bullshit, but like, it's just not, it's hard to consistently get a shift in less than like a month that you feel, right? The success indicator is the best thing I can think of for that. If you only want to do a week, I would say do like the Emmett Fox mental diet, which is very, very, very hard to do. When you do it, it just feels like it's a lot, but you're probably going to get much more of a shift from doing the success indicator for a month than just doing like an Emmett Fox rigid mental diet for a week. And the success indicator is a lot more fun in my experiences. The other thing is like, you can try, and this is much harder than it sounds, you can try just to feel good for a week, feel content for a week, and not think of any of your problems, which is basically Emmett Fox's mental diet, just a more positive way of looking at it. Emmett Fox says, don't think negative thoughts. If you look at this more optimistically sounding, you say, just think good thoughts, don't dwell on any negativity, just be positive, don't think of any of your problems. Both are going to be potentially life-changing, but very challenging for that week. I feel like the success indicator is also going to be challenging, but much more forgiving and long-term doable. No one I know of goes on a mental diet for a week in reality, and then like they just stay that way for after 7 days are done. It's like, I'm like, you're done, or you start subtly changing stuff so you're not really on the same mental diet anymore.